sports fans? Yeah. Did any of you guys remember who Steve Bartman is? Steve Bartman? Oh, somebody must be a Chicago Cubs fan. Is that correct? There you go, bro. See, here's the deal. For those of you who don't remember, Steve Bartman was that Chicago Cubs fan back in the 2003 National League Championship Series. Stuck his glove out, caught that foul ball, prevented the Cubs outfielder from getting it. I remember that. Wait a minute. A while ago, somebody offered Steve Bartman $25,000 to autograph a picture of himself making that foul ball catch, and he denied it. Yeah. Now I got a question for you, Blackthorn. What would you do if somebody offered you $25,000 to autograph a picture of you making the biggest mistake of your life? I'm just saying, I don't know about you, but if somebody came up to me and said, Gooch, we're going to throw you $25,000 and all you got to do is autograph a picture of you co-signing for not one car, but two cars and two ex-girlfriends, you don't want to talk to us, like break out the Sharpie, bitch, let's do this shit. I just hope they don't ask my dad the same question, because he'd be autographing a picture of himself not pulling out. And we can't have that, man. I'm a winner. Every sense of the word. So check this out, right? Check this out. First start, Diaz Mackey. Eddie Ripken, the producer of the show. Eddie Ripken. Make some noise for Eddie real quick. He's going to do it. Diaz, I gotta tell you this. Eddie, when you were doing your driving joke, Eddie comes up to me and says, the funniest thing about that joke is Diaz thinking he has a driver's license. And I couldn't laugh. I couldn't help but chuckle. No.
We all know I don't.
You could. You're gonna woo somebody not having a driver's license? Did you grow up in Mexico or some shit? What the fuck is going on over here? You know what I mean? Fuck insurance! Woo! So anyways, I gotta tell you something. I'm not married. I'm not married. And I actually have a great story that I want to share with you to explain to you why I'm not married. You guys ready for this? This is a little story about Gooch. This is a totally true story. This is one of the things that made me who I am today. This story took place back in 1996. My dad, my real dad, my biological dad, he's getting ready to get married to my stepmom. I get married, marriage goes off without a hitch, reception goes off without a hitch. We end up going back to the house to open up presents, right? Well, my dad gives me around 20 bucks. He goes, take you and your mom, no, not your mom, what the fuck, that got weird. Fuck you, Bud Light, that was your fault. He goes, take you, your sister, and your stepbrother to Dairy Queen. Well, I come back in about a half hour later, and everybody is gone. The only people that are there are my mom, my stepmom, she's sitting on the couch crying, and my dad is cleaning up the house. You know why he's cleaning up the house? Because the very next day, we're going to leave from Dayton, Ohio to go to Florida to go to Disney World. Never been to Disney World. It's been one of my fucking dreams. I can't wait for the next day. Well, anyways, though, sure enough, I come home, I see this fucking disaster. My stepmom goes into the room, and I ask my dad, what's going on? He's like, don't worry about it, buddy. Now, keep in mind, let me just give you an example of what my dad looks like. My dad is 6 foot, 145 pounds, because the only thing he eats is that. All right? And my stepmom is a rather large woman. Not fat, but she's built like a linebacker, like Lawrence Taylor. You know what I'm saying? Or just fucking, you know? So anyways, my dad goes in there to ask her what's going on, and the next thing you know, I see my dad literally fly out of the fucking bedroom. Whoa, bang! Hits the fucking wall, and I'm like, holy shit, you alright? What's going on? Don't worry about it, bud. The fuck can I not worry about it? You know what I mean? Jesus Christ. So anyway, I'm sleeping on the couch, and he goes, move your feet, bud. So I move my feet, he's sleeping on the other end of the couch, I'm napping. All of a sudden, Lawrence Taylor comes up, and she just straddles him, and she goes, let me tell you something, you motherfucker. When I tell you to fuck me on our wedding day, you better fuck me. You got that? Boom! And punches him right in the fucking face, okay? Don't boo that shit, it's my dad, bitch. Jesus Christ. Anyway. Now, this is what my dad does, which he hauls off and blasts him. doesn't even fucking respond. Which, when you get punched in the face, wouldn't that piss you off a little bit? You know what I'm saying? Like, boom, what? You're not gonna fucking do shit? You know what I mean? Like, so then she goes, boom, punches him again. And then he's like, you know what? That's it. We're out of here. Fuck you, Brandon. Get your sister. Tell her to pack her bags. We're going to the fucking hotel. Now it's on. Now shit's getting fucking crazy. So now we're over here packing up our shit. My stepmom is fucking losing it. She's over here beating on my dad. You know what I mean? And my dad's just trying to shrug it off. Whatever, I'm getting out of here. Now here's where it gets fun. I gotta go into the bedroom, their bedroom, because the Super Nintendo's in the bedroom, and I gotta pack that shit up. No, we're not talking about Wii, motherfuckers, right? We're talking about original Super Mario World. Fuck you. Anyway. So now I gotta sit there and pack up this shit. My stepmom jumps on my dad's back. She's like, fuck you, Timothy! Fuck you! Fuck you! My dad flips her over on the bed, and now he's like on top of her, but she's got two giant handfuls of hair, just pulling the shit out of her. And I'll never forget this. My dad looks up at me in the calmest of voices, and he goes, Brandon, don't ever get married. And that was but wait, it gets better. So my stepmom continues to beat on my fucking dad, and my dad's not paying her any mind to her. Finally, she crosses the line. She crosses the line. She brings my mom into it. She goes, Timothy, you can fucking hit Cindy all you want, but you never lay a hand on me. You fucking bitch. So then I gotta go, hey! Stop talking about my mom! What the hell's your problem? She goes, shut the fuck up, Brandon! That's when my dad finally loses his shit, grabs her by the shoulder, slams him against the wall, goes, don't you ever talk to my fucking son like that again! You got me, you bitch! Now I'm behind him going, well, you got LT, I ain't Joe Theismann, what the fuck you got? You know what I mean? So now about another 10 minutes of fighting goes on, and here's where we're getting ready to leave, and this is where it gets good. So outside of the house, there's like a little porch. It's got 3 steps on it. And as we're leaving, it goes in order. My sister, then me, and then my dad, who's on the 2nd step at this time. Well, as he's on the 2nd step, my stepmom runs out. She goes, fuck you, Timothy! Just fucking tries to dive, literally dive off the porch and push my dad. Well, my dad sees her coming, he goes, and she just goes, BAM! Hits the fucking pavement, right? So now, I'm over here holding her up, I'm like, let's get up, let's get up, let's get up. And then by this time, my dad and my sister are already in the car. My dad looks up, he goes, get the fucking car, Brandon! Sorry, thump, you know what I mean? I just let her go. So then we end up going to some hotel room, some shitty motel or whatever. We're staying the night, and the whole time I'm sitting here thinking, man, fucking Disney World would have been awesome, man. Fucking shit, you know what I mean? I don't care how happy my dad would have been. I want to ride Space Mountain.